We have traveled quite a distance to get to this moment. We've learned to pause and unburden the shoulds. We've stepped out of the dopamine chase and stopped the performance of people-pleasing. We've even set down the heavy, suffocating weight of claiming that we are fine, that quiet holding back of our truths just to keep the peace. And now, after all that clearing, we are left with a beautiful, vast, open space. The question is, are you brave enough to inhabit it? Are you brave enough to let your presence reach deeply into that beautiful, vast, open space you've created and fill up all of the corners of the room before you even speak a single word? Welcome. Welcome back to Breathe. Just you, the breath, and the breakthrough. I'm your host, Farron Winter. Today, we are exploring the breath of belonging. We are going to look at the physical habit of playing small, that biological instinct to shrink, and how we can use the breath to reclaim our rightful space in the world. Before we go deeper, a note of care. We are going to be shifting perspective inward today. If you are currently driving or operating machinery, please stay alert to your surroundings. Keep your eyes open and save the deep internal work for when you can safely close them and settle in. Your safety is the first step towards your peace. Now, I'd like you to take a moment and think of a time you walked into a room and felt out of place. Maybe it was a work meeting, a crowded party, even a family gathering. Maybe it was simply stepping into a crowded store, or any moment where you felt like you didn't quite fit in. As you recall this moment, seeing it vividly in your memory, notice what your body does. Notice the reactions to just the memory of that feeling. Are your shoulders hiking up towards your ears? Is your jaw tight? Are you grinding your teeth? Do you feel your chest pulling inward, as if you're trying to shield your heart? Do you feel that hollow, sinking sensation in your belly as you instinctively pull into yourself. This is the body's natural instinct to stay small, a quiet, internal pulling back. It's a survival response that tells us it's safer. It's safer to be invisible. It's safer to remain invisible than to be noticed. When we feel that we don't belong, we instinctively restrict our breathing. We take shallow, quiet sips of air, trying not to disturb the atmosphere or draw any attention to our presence. But here lies the breakthrough. Belonging doesn't start with an invitation from the world. It starts with an invitation from yourself. When you take a full, deep, unapologetic breath, you are telling the world, I am here. I have a right to this air. I have a right to this space. For a long time, I waited for someone else to tell me when it was my turn. When it was my turn to feel that sense of belonging. I waited for someone else to tell me that I was accepted, welcomed into certain situations. Even though that invitation may have been extended, the welcome feeling wasn't always there. You can feel it in the air, a tension that you can almost see. I waited for someone else to clear the path. But then I realized that the invitation is actually an inhale. A deep breath in and a step forward. Even if the space you step into doesn't offer that warm and fuzzy welcome feeling, it does not mean that you don't belong there. It doesn't mean that you don't have a right to be there. It doesn't mean that your presence deserves to be small. It means that deep within you, you need to take a moment before stepping into that room. Invite that breath. Breathe it in. And as you exhale, step forward and claim your place. You do belong. As we move into the breathwork, one more small note of care. For some of us, taking up space can feel vulnerable or even a little scary. I've spent a lifetime being told to stay quiet, seen, yet not heard, to stay hidden. If at any point this work feels overwhelming, come back to the natural rhythm of your breath. Let your body take over and simply breathe. You are the authority on your own body. We are breathing to expand, but we are doing so with kindness and at a pace that feels safe for you. Let's begin to settle in, finding yourself a comfortable seat. Feel the support of the earth beneath you. We aren't just thinking about belonging anymore. We are going to breathe into it and step forward. Now that you've found your comfortable seated position, if you're in a safe space, allow your gaze to soften or your eyes to close completely. Take a moment to observe your breath, just as it is. No need to interfere or intervene. Just observe the natural rhythm in which your body chooses to breathe. Feel air enter softly through the nose. Take note of all the little muscles that move, that make room for breath within your body, and all the little muscles that release and relax as breath leaves. Become familiar with your natural rhythm. As we begin, invite a deep breath in through the nose. Let the lungs fill all the way up. And exhale everything out. Empty the lungs completely. Now draw the air in through your nose, sending it past your chest. Let it settle deep into your low belly. Feel your navel move away from your spine as the belly balloons out. Without pausing, let that same breath rise into the rib cage. Feel the rib cage expand with each breath. Your rib cage widening like wings, expanding horizontally. Finally, pull that breath all the way up to the highest part of your chest, right under your collarbones. Feel your heart lift and your collarbones broaden. Hold that breath here. Hold it at the top. Don't just hold it. Dwell in it. Feel the volume of your own existence. Now, open your mouth and let out a long, audible sigh. Release the tension in the jaw. As you release that tension, know that you are getting rid of the burden. You're exhaling the burden that you've bestowed upon yourself. that fear of not belonging, that fear that you're just taking up someone else's space. Claim your space with your breath. Let's do this a few more times together. Breathe in deeply through the nose. Send it past the chest. Let it settle deep into your low belly. Let the belly puff out. Without pausing, let that breath rise and fill the rib cage. Let that breath rise to the top of your chest and hold. Now open your mouth and let out that long sigh. Let out that false belief that you don't belong. Inhale through the nose, sending breath deep into the belly. Allow that breath to move to the rib cage, move to the top of your chest. Hold and sigh it out. Inhale. Feel the breath move. Allow the lungs to fill all the way up. Hold and sigh it out. Deep breath in through the nose, belly, ribs, chest. Hold. Release. Feel the rhythm with me. Inhale into the belly, ribs, chest. Hold. Release. Inhale. And sigh it out. Keep this full, rhythmic expansion. Now imagine your breath as a warm golden light, thick and radiant, the honey color of sunlight. On every inhale, watch this light flood your body. As you draw it in, see it flowing from the tips of your toes, up through your spine, and out the crown of your head, until you are filled to the brim with your own golden glow. As you exhale, notice that the light does not dim. Instead, it begins to spill over. With every outward breath, the light pushes beyond the boundaries of your skin. It expands to fill the chair beneath you, the floor under your feet, and every corner of the room you are currently in. It moves through walls and out into the world beyond. You are no longer trying to fit into a space. You are becoming the space itself. You are not an intrusion. Your presence is a gift. There is no need to shrink. The only need you have is to just be. You do belong here. You belong in every place you choose to step. You are no longer trying to fit into a space. You have become one, wholly, completely, just you. Take one more deep, intentional breath in through the nose. As you open your eyes, allow that breath to softly leave through the nose. Feel the shoulders settle. Now allow your body to return once again to its natural rhythm for your breath. As you let it take over, ask yourself, how do I feel in this moment? The next time you walk into a room and feel like you don't belong, take a moment. Find your pause. Take a breath. Let it fill the belly, the ribs, the chest, and sigh it out. As you take that first step into this room, imagine leaving that golden light as footprints everywhere you walk, until your light illuminates the entire space. This is your world. You do belong in it. Carry your breath like a banner today. Let it enter each room with you, finding your golden light of confidence, knowing that everything you need is within. I'd like to thank you for joining me today. Taking a moment for yourself to breathe is a big thing. Thank yourself for showing up for you. It's the best thing, the most important thing that you can do. This is Breathe. Just you, the breath, and the breakthrough. I'm Farron Winter. Until next time, remember to breathe. And I'll meet you in the stillness. One more little note before I go. If this episode spoke to you, I invite you to subscribe or leave a comment. It helps this work find the people who need it the most. You can find more resources, ways to listen, or to support the show at farronwinter.com/links, where you can sign up for our newsletter or offer donations. Help me stay ad-free. Until next time, breathe.